So guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. This is the first video we've ever done. This is going to be mine and Nico's journeys, wild camping, hiking, bushcraft, camp food, camp cooking, just all about the outdoors really. It's not going to be special edits, special effects. It's just going to be me and him raw on our journeys from week to week, month to month. I'll start by saying a little bit about myself. So I started doing this back in January 2022. The reason I did it is because I had a lot of stress and I had a lot of things going on in my life. So I decided to change my life for the better and do things a little bit differently. So here I am. This is what we do. So yeah, stay tuned because there's going to be a lot more videos coming, and I hope you are going to like what we present on this channel. I hope you're going to like what we do, and I hope you're going to subscribe and follow our journeys and be polite. I mean, we're not special, we aren't filmers, we aren't cameramen, we're just a guy and a dog doing our thing. So yeah, welcome guys. Wild Campers 2 and Nico, here we go. So we've walked to our first area, our first little pit stop. There he is. Always wants food, always wants food. He ain't eating this though, this is mine. He's got his dinner. So yeah, always pack like a little set of sandwiches just for like the mini trip, you know, as you're going on your hike, because it's best to be prepared with food. You can never have too much food and never have too much water, you know. These are just simple sandwiches, ham, cheese, pepper and a bit of onion. Yeah, that'll go down quite nice. There's something about just sat in the woodlands, just looking out at stuff. It's like an instant joy. I mean, I don't mean to bore you about this on the channel, but it's just stuff that you can appreciate quite simply. And if you're still watching, you can kind of hear, you know, it's quite silent, it's tranquil, it's just a nice feeling. I mean, what better than to eat your dinner just sat here like this? You know, you're getting nice fresh air, you're getting exercise because you've been hiking, and you're just out exploring, seeing different things. You're not stuck in a box in four walls at home. And this is what I try to promote to people on what I do as well, because promoting the outdoors is going to be a good thing, because not a lot of people, there's quite a few people do it, but not a lot of people do it, if you know what I mean. People would be more interested in staying indoors, playing on computers, watching TV. I mean, I know this is kind of TV, but this is real life, you know, this is real life TV. You're watching something that's happening, you know, it's not just a fantasy film or a fantasy picture. You're watching someone's life real, what they do. And it can be educational and it can be quite relaxing and quite soothing to watch. So yeah, sandwich time. At this moment in time, I'm just collecting little thin bits of twigs, because when you're doing a campfire, you need to build it up really slowly. So you build it up small, and then obviously the twigs get bigger and bigger, and then you get onto the bigger logs. So yeah, I'm just collecting little twigs at the minute to start off as the kindling, because we are at our spot. So here's back to what I've collected. So this is the start of the kindling here. You don't need too much, but it just has to be like thin, sort of like twigs. This is stage one of the fire. That's gonna ignite your fire quite quickly. And then I've collected the next set, which would be stage two, which would be thicker twigs. So obviously once you light the fire, you put them on first, they'll ignite, and then you'll add the second stage on top of it for the fire to then create the flames that you need for it to burn for the bigger logs. Also, what I do is when I'm collecting these small bits of wood, in winter, when it's wet on the ground and you're picking the wood off of the ground, I create like a platform. So it's just two twigs that I'll place on the floor, as you can see. With those two twigs here, I will then just lift my wood and twigs off of the ground and lean them on that, and then so they're off of the mud and off of the leaves, and then that will dry throughout most of the day, and then by the time it comes the evening they'll be dry because they'll have no moisture from the ground on them. Thought I'd bring you back in, have a little walk around the area we're at. There's the dog there. He's not happy he's tied up, but I've got to keep him tied up because otherwise anything that runs, he's off for it, and that's it. But yeah, this is just like the area that I'm at. It's a nice woodland. It's actually a lovely day as well, so it's like a perfect day for coming out and doing this. It's not raining, it's not really windy, and it's not that cold, so it's quite nice. It's quite nice there. I've just seen a biker go past, pedal biking. This is obviously a trail that's used a lot for that, so yeah, I'll be back in a bit. So another part of a woodland. Moved on a little bit. We was going to stay in that spot, but it's a bit too busy, so we decided to find a different one. Now this is what you call a woodland. So in the area that I was hiking across, I found this on the trail in one of the areas. It's like a national park cafe, so I thought I'd stop for a quick brew whilst I was on my travels. It's a nice little area as well, nice little area to sit in. That's where I'm currently sat right now. What? And this is actually base camp tonight. There you go. See, it's not much more relaxing than this. I'm in the middle of nowhere, but I've got my dog, which is over there, hiding, see? And then I've got myself and all my kit. Yeah. Just clearing the area for where the fire's gonna go. Make sure there's no leaves hanging around. So now I'm gonna start cutting some wood for later. So this is just my little camp area for tonight. There's where the fire will be. I've cleared the ground. There's the logs, there's the smaller logs, and there's the kindling to start the fire. There's my little seat. I found a nice log. So yeah, it's just a nice little area really.